Pwede ko naman i-mention but not into details. Yung ganun. Yung ganun.
Ayan, okay. Sige. And we are on live now, ah.
Okay.
Ayan, so our guest for today, ayan, maraming salamat po for tuning with us sa ating bagong episode again for our Pera Tales, and our guest for today is one of the highly motivated, inspiring leaders po natin sa IMG. He's with the company for many years na rin and help a lot of people in terms of funding their money, and very very thankful po ako that we have her with us. Nakabase siya sa New York actually, and she will give insights today about paano ba mag-invest ng pera by just having 1,000 pesos. Okay? So, dun nyo makikita na kahit maliit yung pera natin, pwede palang makapunta sa kung saan-saan. Ayan. So, without further ado, let us welcome Miss Aän Venus from New York. Yan. So, kamusta dyan, Aän?
Hello.
Maraming salamat for having us, for getting this interview for us in this episode.
Hello.
Kamusta sa New York today?
Hello, Sir Ese. Kamusta naman dyan? Medyo malakas lang ang hangin sa amin dito ngayong umaga, but it's good. It's a good day. It's a bright day. So, ano naman ang ating balita ngayon dyan from Kuwait?
Yeah. We are locked down din dito right now. So, starting last Sunday, we have the total lockdown already. So, walang work. People cannot go out. Meron lang 2 hours gap na pwedeng lumabas yung tao. Just to maybe walk around the area. Ganyan lang. And so, even sa New York, di ba? Medyo one of the...
Yeah, we started ng late March, and then they're saying na baka matapos na itong May 15th, but not too sure. Only some of the additional essentials ang papayagan nila, but still the schools are the schools are not there yet. Maybe they're saying na on Thursday, on this coming week, this coming Thursday, they're gonna announce if they're gonna let the people out na for schools and stuff, but I kind of doubt that yet. Pero hirap talaga dito kasi lahat pag wala kang trabaho, wala kang pay, di ba? And then at the same time, yung mga iba na nagtatrabaho sa mga restaurants, the staff and all that, wala talagang pay, walang benefit. Yun ang problema dito dahil kung wala kang benefit, that includes your healthcare, and it's hard for a lot of people na wala silang healthcare, especially the ones that have kids and all that. And then yung schools dito, they give kasi yung parang 1 meal nila sa mga schools. So yung mga bata na they go to school, they literally lost yung meal nila. And for most of them, lalo na yung sa mga public school, for most of them, yun lang yung meal nila in a day. So, yun, nawala. So, nakakaawa talaga. Marami dito ang talagang hirap, no? And I'm pretty sure it's all over the world because a lot of us globally na yung wala tayong trabaho, lahat naka-lockdown. So, recently lang sa inyo nag-start sa Kuwait?
We started March 12 Pero ano lang yun, medyo light pa. Since they saw the spike, it's really going up. They decided, we do total lockdown na. Parang ganun.
Yeah.
So meron nga kaming isang kasama dito, nanay niya is in New York. Tapos unfortunately she passed away a few days ago.
Oh my.
So medyo din talaga, lahat apektado eh. That's why we really need to be careful.
That's it, because even in our family we have one that's affected, and frontliner siya. nakuha niya from work.
Mm.
So it's hard, even with us, it's hard to phantom yung idea na biglaan na lang and all of a sudden you see the person that way. So it's hard. I mean, she's still fighting, but it's hard for everyone. But even with that, just imagine yung family na is going through the same hardship. Then it's not just yung personal na yung situation, but also syempre yung pumapasok na income. Biglang tama na hindi mo pinapansin, hindi mo alam na mangyayari yung gano'n, na hindi mo ina-anticipate. And I think para sa akin, no, that's the biggest talaga na tama sa atin lahat, na a lot of people may say na hindi naman sila apektado dito sa ganito na basta hindi sila lumabas or something like that, but they don't get to realize na if you have not prepared for the emergencies like this, then talagang apektado yung mga pamilya. And siguro for a week, 2, maybe a month, the most would be good, but okay lang dahil syempre meron ka namang income pa. But after a month, us here sa New York, that's like going 2 months na. On others, it's even longer. Dahil prior to that, they started na nagtanggalan na ng mga workers and all that. So it's really hard for making people understand na dapat talaga pinaghahandaan natin yung mga what ifs or that could happen. So that's exactly what we do in IMG.
Yeah, that's why we have this initiative to reach out to people the way we are doing it right now on this interview, so that we can at least on our own ways to help them out. Paano ba yung gagawin nila that during this time of crisis there's still some solution na pwede nyong gawin, na importante talaga na nagre-ready tayo for this kind of mga pandemya na encounter natin. So, and before we go through the episode, shout out muna tayo dun sa mga currently right now. Grabe, ang dami kaagad nanonood. We have a lot of people here. So sabi ni Emeline from Hong Kong, shout out daw. Emily Lambol, yan, hello po for watching. Thank you.
Hello.
Si Myla Kaisip Salilas. Ayan, so si Jeff and Mai, yan, friend namin yan dito sa Kuwait. Mga kasama natin. Jen Sibilia Pingol is also watching from Hong Kong. Aida Bayer also watching. Si Haisui. Katrina Longasa is watching. Rose Salcedo, hello. Si Ailes, si Maria Lee. Yan, isa sa mga SMD natin dito. Is also watching. Puro SMD to John Ludel Socorro, Eileen Venerable. Ayan, salamat. Agra Lorgine. Si Marilu Cordova. Chinito James Joy. Hello po. Jinjin Montesa. Ayan. Bon Rian is also watching. And also my brother in UP. Rodney Robica is also watching.
Oh, you're from
Mark
UP.
Jericho.
You're from UP.
Mark. Yeah. This is schoolmate. That's why. Oo. Kaya yung unang kwento sa amin ni Kate, yun yung nalaman ko I think siya communications.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yeah, so si Mark Jericho is also watching. Princess Sarah is watching. Ang ganda lang name mo. Tessie Ten Chavez Tamidles is watching. And then syempre si Jeff and Myla is also watching sa Lilas. Yan.
There's a lot
on
my end. I'm just gonna mention them. Athens this is from Milan. Si Sir Keddy from Taiwan. A lot of Michelle. She's also from Milan. Percy from Milan. Luz Viminda, Luzanda. She's in Dubai. Benny Pascual from Germany.
all around.
March, this is from Quirino, and Shirley Katalig as well. And Hong Kong, Olive Fernandez from Hong Kong. Marami sila. And Maria Teresa Mones from Japan. Randy Masilang. He's in California. Hello, Sir Randy.
Hello, hello.
Beisha pito ni Sir Joanne. Okay, from Michelle. Hello. Hello. And Emma Ripari, Elizabeth Alindahao, Doll Signs from Manila as well. Hello, everyone. And there's a lot more.
Yeah, so i-ano natin ulit mamaya.
Yeah.
Pagka ano natin sa as we go along with the episode. So, and first question lang, because I know that you are still working even if you're doing IMG. So maybe you can
Yes.
say a little bit of your work while doing IMG on the side.
Yes, I do. I do still work. I do IMG sa gabi kasi dito sa New York, syempre, it's like 12 hours behind sa Manila. So, fortunate lang ako that I have that luxury na I can still work, no? So, I work still full-time. I'm in construction. I do bidding, I estimate, I quality control, and I also do on the side, I do my designs on the side as well. Yung aking kasing background is architecture, so I still do my part-time thing on the side on top of IMG. But at the end of the day, yan na yung start ng aking IMG time. No, IMG, WSB, I contact people, I talk to people. Like, just like all of us, nasa messenger. Almost all day yan. Kahit nasa trabaho, I just check my my messenger on the side, and then if there are messages, then, you forward them until the time na po pwede ka nang sumagot. And pagdating ng gabi, yun na yung sunod-sunod. I do my presentations and all sa gabi. So what happens is that pag daytime, sila naman doon ang nagpe-present. Pagdating ng nighttime, ako naman ang nagsi-speaker. So it works lang din para ma-cover mo yung mga iba't ibang time zones. But yeah, that's basically it. You have to make do with what you have.
Yeah. Meron bang time, may mga time ba na sometimes if the work is really catching up, tapos ang dami mong gagawin, and then at the same time you're doing IMG, there was a time that you think that parang masyado na akong burnout, I want to give up na?
Oh yeah, definitely. A lot of times, even up to now, na marami ng mga sumasalo sa akin sa pagiging speaker. Even up to now, you'd get a lot of questions, you'd get a lot of yung mga challenging questions, and sometimes mga drama and all that thing. But hindi mo naman maiwasan yun eh. And then at the same time, you have your work. I have deadlines. I have bidding deadlines at work, and sometimes I even have to work till midnight at work, yung talagang trabaho ko. And with that, hindi ko mapipigilan. So I reach out, diyan pumapasok sina Kate, and yung nandoon na sila na yung sumasalo sa akin sa Canada. And then yung sa Hong Kong na grupo. Lahat yan, I'm very thankful na they also salo sa aking schedule. But it really affects you especially pag halimbawang ang nagraran ka, and at the same time meron kang trabaho na hindi mo naman maiwasan na dapat mo talagang gawin because that's what pays your bills. And then may mga problema na medyo issues, and then you'd rather just wanna parang ayoko na yata, parang masyado nang mahirap ito, diba? Because you started that you're just thinking that you're just gonna do this on the side, you're just gonna do this as part-time, so extra income, extra something that comes in. So pag dumadating yung ganong oras, it's hard sometimes na iisipin mo you're just gonna give up. Pero paano naman yung mga taong kinausap mo? Paano naman yung mga taong umaasa sa'yo, di ba? You invited them, you sold them the dream, and then all of a sudden, just because you can't handle the pressure, ikaw mag-give up. So paano naman yung mga tao? So with that, I would parang kulang na lang sampalin mo sarili mo, and then you'll just wake up, go back to reality. But it happens to all of us, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm. So normally you always go back to the reason why you did it in the first place, no? bakit ka nag-IMG, and syempre when the time that you were promoted as CEO of IMG, syempre yun yung isa sa mga high time natin eh. Maybe you're looking back, ano yung feeling during that time, no? Especially kung may mga challenges na na-encounter tayo sa business. Kasi by doing that, I think it will help you a lot to go back. Katulad sabi mo, kulang lang sampalin ka para you'll go back to the reality. Because we were an instrument para mabago yung buhay nila. And it's important na doon tayo throughout the journey. So, yung scenario na meron bang time sa buhay mo wherein nagkaroon ka ng struggle sa pera na parang hindi ko yata kakayanin tong problema na to in terms of money, and how did you manage to get out with it? Paano mo na resolve yun?
Not very many people actually I've told about this, pero there was a time fairly recently, I was already in IMG. I was already in IMG, and it happened sa akin na I got I have this businesses kasi with like you help your friends na they're starting in the business. So kahit hindi ikaw active with them, you go into like business with them. So when I was starting with WFG, and then of course doing IMG, so you talk to a lot of Filipinos, and when you're starting, you kinda tend to not think na you're just offering the business. So yung parang alam mo na mas kailangan ka nila. Yun yung alam na natin ngayon. And you don't barter with it. But then when I was starting in WFG, ang mga nakakausap ko were like, okay, sige, tutulungan kita dyan, bibigyan kita ng mga referrals ko and all that, yung mga taong kakausapin mo, mga Filipinos na kakausapin mo. But ano ka rin, tulungan mo din ako. So at that time, I went into this like parang yung grupo na they wanted to sell mga cars and stuff. So that was my biggest setback, because we were doing that and tinakbuhan ako. So ang nangyari is ako yung naipit doon dahil biglang nawala, and hindi, you trust people because you've known them for years and years, even decades, di ba? And all of a sudden, I don't know, I just don't want to go into the details of it, but the thing is, nangyari sa akin, di ba? So that means na yung mga naririnig ko sa ating mga what do you call this, sa ating mga people, no, sa ating mga teams natin, that they're struggling also dahil nangyari sa kanila, na swindle sila, na naloko sila, na scam sila. It happened to me as well. It happened to me, and this was the time that I believe IMG na ako, may SMX pa tayo doon na it was a convention. I was in Manila, and I found out na nawala yung tao. So someone was calling me from the US, telling me about it. Na it was like everything just dropped on me. Na parang now I have to take care of that. How am I gonna pay for everything na talagang iniswindle sa akin, no? Kasi ang nasa isip mo is, they're the ones who's taking care of it. You're just doing your business, and nag-exchange lang kayo ng mga contacts. So it was my fault that kahit gaano ako yung parang napaka-meticulous ko when it comes to details ng kontrata and all this, but because you trusted the person, you don't think about it, and then you just signed everything. And yun yung parang on my end, I started just bawling. I just bawled hindi ko alam kung paano ko siya haharapin. And at the same time, I have meetings and meetings and meetings all day. Kasi nandun pa ako sa probinsya, nasa Aklan ako at that time. In the next few days, pupunta na nga ng Manila kasi convention nga natin. So, pag nasa Aklan ako, sunod-sunod, syempre yung kakausapin ko, dahil you wanna make sure na marami kang makausap na mga tao, mga schools, mga teachers, and all that. And yet, at the back of your head, eto na yung nasa isip mo, na biglang tinamaan ka na ganito. But, I had to gather myself and, ano mo na, hayaan mo na, gawan mo na lang ng paraan. Wala ka nang magagawa, yan na yung nasa harap mo. But I can't just, give up and parang ang iisipin ko na lang is I'll just let go of whatever that I built just because naloko ba ako? Or do I just pick up myself and find a solution and, go from there? So it was hard. I actually literally talked to my family na siguro it was more of me, parang gusto ko lang ilabas, but I am very grateful to my family na tinulungan nila ako, no? With everything na kung ano yung kailangan ko, right there, nandiyan sila sa akin. And I'm grateful lang, but even up to now, you have to, I still take care of that business because it's a big amount. So even up to now, ang aking income ko, part of it still goes there. And every time you pay for it, oh my goodness, every time you pay for it, sumasakit yung dibdib mo, but wala kang magawa. Responsibilidad mo. Hindi ko napansin dati. Kahit alam mo na yung mga ganyan, di ba? But then, hindi mo naisip. So, yeah, we just have to, pick up ourselves and still continue. Matatapos din yan. Bahala na si Lord sa kanya. Diba? Yung ganun na lang ang nasa isip ko. But tuloy-tuloy ka pa rin. And that's why every time na may mga nakakausap ako and sasabihin nila na, kasi takot kami sa ganyan, takot kami sa ganito. I totally understand. I totally get it. Because it happened to me. But at that moment, I'm not even gonna tell you about that. I'm just gonna tell you na, things like this happen. And that's why importante talaga yung education para hindi mangyari sa lahat. So if I am kung masyado akong nagpo-push sa mga iba na talagang aralin nila, at the back of my head, siguro it's because nangyari sa akin. So ayoko nang mangyari sa iba, lalo na sa mga mahal mo sa buhay, di ba? Dahil marami dyan na talagang grabe yung mga pinagdadaanan na nila tapos maloloko pa sila. So yun yung sa akin na nagpo-push talaga.
Yung sinabi mo about you just let it go or sometimes you let it God. Kasi may mga bagay talaga we cannot really control na eh. Once we did everything we can, diba katulad yan, nobody wants to be on that situation naman eh. But it can happen to good people. Unfortunately, nangyayari pa sa mga mabubuting tao, di ba? But tulad nung sabi mo, na sometimes yung weakness mo, it can become your strength later on eh. Katulad niya, when you talk to people, now you can relate to them because even you yourself, you know the experience. And that's a good thing in a way, dun sa mga hindi magagandang bagay na nangyayari sa atin, no? Na pwede mo palang gamitin yon as your compass in a way na, syempre, in the future, this is a lesson learned for me. And doon sa mga tao na posibleng mangyari sa kanila, you can also relate to them. That's why yung financial education natin sa IMG, malaking tulong eh, kasi we're giving warning. Parang may isa kang malaking warning sign, ito, posibleng mangyari sa yan and you need to do something about it. Galing. So, and before we go further, shout out muna tayo. Kasi ang daming gusto magpag-greet. So yung mga nasa listahan mo, you can also check them. So Amarito Verdo is watching from Philippines. Yan, hello, thank you, pinsan ko yan. May Herudera or Pera, shout out daw kay Coach Aän, yan, happy to see here. Yan, tama po, Coach Aän, yan, so nakaka-relate sila. So watch party, yan, marami rin tayong viewers. Si Chinito Joy, sabi niya, it happened to me also. Why stop my Kaiser Mutual Fund payment po? Yan. So tuloy-tuloy siya sa Kaiser and Mutual Fund niya. So ayan, so Aän Venus, you're from Aklan po. I'm also from Aklan. Ayan, sa taga-Aklan din pala siya. Actually may office tayo doon, di ba?
Washington.
I saw the facade pa lang panalo na Talagang
Yeah.
papasok ka sa loob
Talent lang tayo
Galing.
sa Aklan dahil walang internet eh. Yun ang problema sa Aklan. Yung internet talaga doon talagang pwede doon sa sa Kalibo pero pagdating na doon sa town namin medyo parang depende sa hangin yung ganon.
That's the struggle, no? Ayun yung challenge ngayon doon.
Yes.
Ayan, so Jake Balisacan is also watching from Pilipinas. Ayan, and also si Miss Elsie, yan, regular viewer natin yan. Talagang every episode yan, nanonood yan. Si Elsie Cadiz. Yan, hello po. Salamat sa panonood ninyo. Also, my mother is also watching from
Wow.
Philippines.
Oh.
Ayan, si Nanay Sexy, Aurora. Yan. Salamat, Nay. Number 1 fan ko yan. Si Mary Amor is also watching. Ayan, sa mga in-invite niya. Ana Bobby is watching. Thank you. Christina Pepito from Dubai is also watching. Ayan, sa'yo, Ann. Diyan sa side.
Yeah. Si Jesse Kohler from Germany. Neil Amarsillo, he's from Qatar. Si Aän Venus, Hong Kong. Marami. Si Miss Shirley nandito. Hello, Miss Shirley. Kamusta po?
Thank you, Miss Shirley. Enjoy lang muna kami dito ni Aän.
Si Sheen from Japan. Yeah, si Sheen from Japan. Red Pulmones, also from Hong Kong. IMG Tess Sagayno Regidor. I believe nasa Hong Kong ito. I'm not, I think Hong Kong.
Yeah. Si Tess is from Hong Kong, yes.
Janet Manim Team. Hello, Janet. And
hello, Janet.
Si Miss Susan sa Switzerland siya. Si Miss Susan. Elizabeth, there's a lot more. Dami. Maribel Kapuyan, watching from Hong Kong. Aini, also, I believe, from Hong Kong. Anna Magan from Hong Kong. Janet, Hong Kong. Archie Villar. Hello, Archie. Michelle, hello. Kamusta rin? And yeah, napakaraming mga pangalan. So yun lang yung mga lumalabas.
Tuloy natin ulit. Mamaya. So, and another question, kasi during before IMG time, 'di ba? So I'm sure there's a person who invited you. Tapos paano ba yung situation mo that time? Paano ka naging involved sa IMG? Tapos what makes you stay sa IMG to go and move forward sa ginagawa natin?
Yeah, that's a very good question. So I started IMG because I actually with WFG, yung nandito sa US and Canada. So nung ginagawa ko yung WFG, this was yung nag-recruit sa akin is my friend from college sa UST. And then yung sister niya is close with Miss Shirley. If I'm not mistaken, I think they're also relatives, parang ganon. So I'm just not sure on that part. But si Miss Shirley nagpunta dito sa US and sila yan yung lagi ni Miss Ginaline ang nag-iikot LA, and then Miss Shirley ang nagpunta sa amin dito sa New York. And to build yung team dito sa New York. But this is to help yung sa WFG team dito sa New York. And then hindi ko alam about IMG at first because we were just talking about building kung paano yung strategy to build nga dito sa New York. At that time, I didn't really know about WFG nung pinapunta ako doon, but ang nadaan lang ako sa pagkain eh. Sabi sa akin, magpunta daw ako kasi meron daw pizza, kumain lang daw ako. So this was after work. And since I normally do that dun sa friend ko from college, she'd always say na, may food ako dito, dumaan ka na lang bago ka umuwi. So I was like, okay, so fine. And it's pizza daw and that's it. So yun na yun, tinawagan lang ako. Sabi ko, sure, kakain ako. And then pagdating ko doon, nandun si Miss Shirley, and then yung sister nga niya ng friend ko na taga California, and then I believe there was another one, I forgot his name, but Alvin, yeah, there was another one, si Alvin. Nandun sila sa condo, and they just started talking na yung sa saving up, yung ganon, yung kung paano yung dapat na pagsimula ng pagsisave. So in my head, I don't really think about those things in my head because I have a job, I can pay my bills. I don't really think about ano bang meron. Alam ko naman sa trabaho, meron naman akong benefits, meron akong medical ko, meron akong, I can pay my bills, I put some money on the side, so I should be okay. That's how I was thinking before. And although, syempre, may mga times na you don't really think na yung trabaho mo ay mawawala because I know naman secured naman ako sa trabaho ko, but there's times that, you know, you're not really in good terms with everyone sa trabaho mo. And because of that, I was thinking na every now and then, I was thinking na siguro dapat meron din akong like, you know, fallback just in case. But never really got into it. Until nung time nga na kinausap ako, and si Miss Shirley mismo, ang I believe ang ginawa nila nun sa akin is yung ating ano yung value mo, the 3 boxes, magkano, ano yung halaga mo, yung ganon. I was like, ano kaya yan? And then eventually, it came out and it blew my mind na parang all this time, I'm making money and hindi ko tinatabi yan. So, yung parang dun ka palang napaisip na it makes sense. Pero bakit walang nagturo sa akin? Bakit ngayon ko lang nalaman yan? It's like, you know, I was working almost like about 15 years na akong nandito sa America noon, and siguro yung fortunate lang kasi ako na hindi ako nire-require ng family ko na magpadala and all that stuff. So, ibig sabihin, parang sarili ko lang. So, in my head, with whatever that I make, I don't care. I can spend it or not spend it. It's all up to me. Pero nung pinakita sa akin yung presentation, I was like, hindi ko naisip ito. And alam mo yung parang bigla kang nagulan na hindi ako nakakain ng pizza ko. In-invite ako. Hindi ko nakain. And dumating ako siguro mga 6:30 at night. Natapos kami was like almost midnight. And hindi pa rin ako makapaniwala. So right there, you know, parang you wanna tell everyone, you wanna do everything, you're that excited but you don't know how. So yan, si Miss Shirley ang nagtulong sa amin dito. New York actually started because Miss Shirley was like, you know, here pushing us. And siya din ang nag-introduce after that we were structuring na everything sa New York. Siya din ang nag-introduce sa amin na yung IMG, but I wasn't with IMG right away. It took a while. It took like almost a year before I actually moved with IMG. And yung sa IMG naman is that nag-decide ako na gagawin ko nga, dadalhin ko sa Aklan because I'm from Aklan. So sabi ko, dadalhin ko sa Aklan. But I didn't know how because kailangan ko muna magpaalam sa pamilya ko. My family kasi is in politics back then when my dad was still in office, no? And so what I wanted was to introduce it back home dahil alam kong mas kailangan nila ito. Marami kasi sa Aklan yung mga families nila ay seafarers, yung mga nurses na nag-OFW na, yung ganon, nandun yung school. Maraming schools ng nursing school doon sa Aklan. And it's very good, no? But then most of them graduate and they go elsewhere. They don't really stay sa Pilipinas. They go elsewhere kasi nga mas kikita ka. So I know a lot of people na they are like, you know, mga OFW yung family nila or mga seafarers, and marami sa kanila naglalakihan ng mga bahay. Yung naghihintay na lang ng padala, tapos pag umuwi, parang fiesta yung buong bayan nila. And alam mo naman na biglang mamaya, not probably a month or two, no, mga 2 months, 3 months, and then babalik ulit sila sa barko, o kaya after the bakasyon, babalik ulit sa trabaho, and they leave their family. So, yun yung mga nasa isip ko na sabi ko, gusto kong dalhin sa Aklan. And so what I did was, I had to inform muna yung sa family ko. So nung nagvi-visit yung family ko dito sa akin, I asked yung upline ko na sabi ko, ate, pwede ba magpunta ka dun sa apartment ko dito? And my apartment is very small. So sabi ko, punta ka muna, nandun yung 2 kapatid ko. So mag-present ka because I wanted na malaman muna nila ko anong ginagawa ko. But I didn't want na manggaling sa akin because bunso ako eh. bakit ako
Correct.
paniniwalaan, di ba? So, nung pinapunta ko
Relate ako dyan.
Yeah, so yung pinapunta ko si ate dito, sabi ko lakasan mo lang ha na magsalita kasi nga it's a small apartment. So sabi nung yung kapatid ko na pare, sabi niya busy kasi ako dahil may misa ako mamaya. Sabi niya so gagawa ako ng sermon ko. So si Angeli na lang, yung sister ko na lang daw. Sabi ko sige, okay lang yan. So sinabi ko lang kay ate, lakasan mo yung boses mo, maririnig pa rin niya sa liit ng apartment ko, di ba? So
Yes.
and while I was at work, she did that, and then afterwards pag-uwi ko, wala akong narinig anything with them. But nung paalis na kami nung gabi, papunta nga kami dun sa misa ng kapatid ko, that's when he said na, sabi niya, alam mo An, yung narinig ko kanina, hindi ako ang kausap niya, pero yung narinig ko, hindi na ituro sa atin yan dati. Sabi niya, ultimo ako, sabi niya, at marami kang matutulungan dyan. That was the thing for me that gave me the approval na hinahanap ko. And because of what my brother told me sa akin is that I guess this is the right time for me to to reach out na nga back home. So that was it. Yun yung nag-turn sa akin. And then that same I think the next month was December. I was gonna go back home and dumaan ako ng it was January the next month, and I was gonna go back home and dumaan ako ng Hong Kong. This was Hong Kong ang aking sa flight ko. So yung stopover was Hong Kong. And I told me, Shirley, pwede ba akong samahan mo ako? Kasi meron doon na group yung sa charismatic community ng brother ko. At sabi ko, sige, dadaan ako doon. Then siya nagsabi sa akin, sabihin ko daw. Then nagpaalam na ako na pupunta ako doon sa community na yon. So dumaan ako ng Hong Kong. This was my first time na lalabas ng airport. Because typically, I just go out of Hong Kong and, maybe way back then, but I don't really remember. So, nung lumabas ako ng Hong Kong, para akong nasa Pilipinas. Ang daming Filipino na hindi ko alam na ganun pala yon. And it was a Sunday, and yung hindi pa kami magka-contactan ni Miss Shirley kung paano ako pupunta sa office ng Hong Kong. So, I was walking and everyone is just Filipinos. Feeling ko para ako talagang nasa Pilipinas na. And then, nung dumating na si Miss Shirley, sabi niya sa akin, sige, dumaan mo na tayo ng office. Doon ko nakita yung, even going to the office, they have those spaces sa gilid na nakaupo lang sila doon. And then tinanong ko si Miss Shirley, bakit nandyan sila? Sabi niya, kasi day off nila. Hindi sila pwedeng magstay sa mga employers nila. Kailangan nilang lumabas. So, dyan lang sila buong araw, or kung ano man ang gagawin nila buong araw. I said, and that's okay with them. Parang sa akin, sobra akong yung parang, you have to stay out because hindi ka pwede doon sa employer mo. And then, what? And then nandun ka lang sa tabi. Or sabi niya, nandun lang daw minsan sila sa park, or yung the whole day, yung magdadala lang sila mga picnic nila and all that. So, even that, mas lalo tuloy akong parang, sabi ko, Michelle, bakit sila dyan? Ba't hindi nila sila magpunta dun sa office? Ayan na yung office. Sabi niya, a lot of them do, but then not very many na nakukuha kaagad, di ba? So para sa kanila, hindi rin daw kaagad na naiintindihan. So again, that's another thing for me na because of what I heard in Hong Kong, yung mga struggles sila, ako mismo yung nahiya. Nahiya ako na ang laki ng sweldo ko, and yet nagrereklamo ko, pero sila, they gave up everything, and they go through that na yung kanilang trabaho and all that, and it just mind-boggling sa akin. Kaya yun, after that was it for me. I just have to focus on IMG. So that's the start.
So nakita mo kasi first hand din, no, yung struggles ng mga kababayan natin doon. And ang nakita ko sa iyo, Ann, talagang you really have the heart to help a lot of people using our platform, yung ginagamit natin sa IMG. And to think na pwede ka, kasi kung isipin mo, di ba, pwede na ako na lang eh. Diba? I can manage na, I can live on myself. I don't need to worry about money, but you're still out there eh, reaching out to a lot of people that somehow maybe join us. Gawin nyo rin yung ginagawa namin para eventually matulungan din natin yung iba. Kasi mas marami tayo, mas maraming Pilipino talagang matulungan.
Yes.
Ang ano din, kasi we know that we're saying that meron ka lang 1,000 pesos and then you can actually start investing na.
Yes.
Kasi yung ibang iniisip, pag mag-invest ka, sa salitang invest pa lang, parang pangmayaman lang yan or dapat may 50,000 ka dyan at least, di ba? But
Yeah.
right now, nowadays, we are saying 1,000 pesos you can start already. So how can they do that? Yung ganong setup. Yep.
Yeah. Actually sa akin no, what I did actually is sinimulan ko yung 1,000 pesos na yan na nandoon sa Aklan. Yung team ko nung nag-run pa lang ako, 1,000 pesos yan na yung pinupush ko sa Aklan. Ang ginawa talaga namin is yung mga bata na ipupush mo silang magka-alkansya. Yung 1,000 pesos sa alkansya. Kasi ang nalaman ko kasi pagdating doon sa mga parents, no? Pag kinakausap mo kasi mga parents, there's a lot of things in their heads na uunahin muna nila yung para sa mga anak nila bago sila. Uunahin muna nila yung mga kailangan nilang gastusin bago sila. Kaya maraming hesitations para mag-join sila sa IMG para mag-aral, even though ang joining fee natin is basically their enrollment lang. So sa akin, inuuna pa rin, nakikita ko na inuuna nila yung mga anak nila. So what I did was, even doon sa mga probinsya, not just in Aklan, marami na ako nagsimula na yung mga anak nila na ginawa nila ng alkansya. Doon sa alkansya na yon, every time na umabot ng 1,000, ipapasok na nila sa mutual funds. So, yung napupush doon is yung bata, natututo siya na magbilang ng kanyang pera. At yung mga magulang naman, ima-match nila yung pera ng mga bata. So, at least with that concept, hindi sila yung iisipin nila na para sa kanila lang nasasayang yung pera. But then, they have the initiative na bibigyan or bibilhan nila ng laruan or bibilhan nila ng yung mga games, yung mga ganon, yung mga pang-load and everything. It's easy for them to give to their kids kahit medyo kulang na yung pang-araw-araw nila. Bibigyan pa rin nila ng allowance ang mga bata. But if you start with the kid actually starts to count. Naiintindihan na niya na lalo na kung magkakapatid yan. Meron pa silang yung mga nagko-compete sila kung magkano ba yung naitabi nila sa allowance nila itong linggo na ito. And then pinapabilang ko talaga sa kanila. At the end of the week, bilangin mo kung magkano yan para sa susunod na linggo, magko-compete ulit sila. And at the end of the month, alkansya lang yan. Pero yung alkansya na yan can start already a mutual fund. So, yung mutual fund natin, even to top up, minsan nga meron pang mga mutual fund na 500 pesos lang. You can
500 lang, yes.
So, with that, napopromote mo na magsimula na yung batang mag-ipon. And at the same time, nakakapag-invest na, di ba? As early as yung mga like even age 1 kung pwede lang nasimulan ng mga magulang, di ba? Pero yun yung approach ko. Kaya yung sinasabi ko lagi sa mga kahit sa probinsya, sasabihin nila na wala daw kasi silang pang-invest, wala silang sa ganito, hindi nila kaya yung healthcare, hindi naman lang nila kaya yung every month na pag sinasabi mo kasing may monthly na babayaran, natatakot sila because it is something na dapat habulin nila yung babayaran na yon. So sa akin, sige, sa simula hanggat hindi mo pa naiintindihan, sasabihin ko sa'yo, magsimula ka sa mutual funds. Magsimula ka sa i-encourage mo yung anak mo. So ngayon, yung mga magulang ang magpapamember for the sake in their heads na para ito sa mga anak ko. So talagang mapupush sila na magpamember and then ipupush nila yung mga bata. So sa akin is 1,000 pesos for you to open a mutual fund. It's a big deal already. Dahil kung maituturo mo yung disiplina doon sa tao at sa bata man na dagdag lang siya ng dagdag galing doon sa allowance niya, it really promotes starting na ng saving. So paglaki ng batang yan, alam na niya yung value ng pagtatabi. At meron pa siyang lumalago na investment, di ba? So ganun din, minsan ang mga magulang na i-encourage. Dahil naglalagay sila sa mga anak nila, ngayon maglalagay din sila ng sa kanila. So siguro para sa akin is we always should start with the people na alam natin kung ano ba yung weakness nila and start there. So hindi lang yung of course syempre 'di ba yung mga magulang, yung mga parents na nandiyan, or even the individuals or the millennials, the Gen Z, and yung mga Generation Z natin, they have to learn all of this, but not all the time they are willing and ready kasi. So we have to find ways what relates, what they can relate to. Kaya natin pinupush yung ganon. And I always try to find yung mga iba't ibang approaches, no? And the easiest way talaga is just promote for as little as 1,000 pesos. As little as 1,000 pesos. Anybody can afford that. Anybody can afford that. Kasi hindi mo naman kaagad ilalabas yung 1,000 pesos mo. Pwede mo naman pag-ipunan yan. Araw-araw hanggang makaabot ka ng isang buwan, may 1,000 pesos ka na, di ba? And then, simulan mo. I'm pretty sure when you start that, parang nakaka-addict yun ang tawag nila. Nakaka-addict daw. Tuloy-tuloy ka lang kasi nakikita mo nag-grow yung pera mo, nakikita mo dumadami yung iyong shares mo. And yung iba naman na nagsasabi, ano ba yan? Ba't hindi na lang sa stocks? Kasi sa stocks, medyo malaki ang tama. Malaking bigla na matatamaan ka just in case na pag hindi mo pa naiintindihan. So habang nag-aaral ka pa, mas maganda na magsimula ka lang muna sa mutual funds. And 1,000 pesos is not a big deal for everyone. Ang iisipin lang nila is, pinang lunch ko lang yan or pinang dinner ko lang. Yung pala, yung 1,000 pesos, pwede na ako makapagsimulang mag-invest, di ba? So, yeah, that's...
Yeah. Ang maganda dun kasi yung no, yung habit of spending mo dati na nako-convert siya
Yes.
And yung conversion kasi hindi talaga yan madali. If you started it at a big amount, parang ma-overwhelm ka Parang ang laki nito, parang ayoko na lang. Tapos mag-give up ka sa gitna. Yung instead na maging habit siya, wala ka ulit, balik ka na naman sa spending. That's why yung 1,000 pesos, it's really true. If you just think about it na magkano lang yan araw-araw, it's not even more than 50 pesos. So, kung itatabi mo yon, pagdating mo after a month, may 1,000 ka na. Di ba?
Yeah.
Galing.
Exactly.
Oo. So yun, yung 1,000 na yan, later on we'll discuss how can they start with it as we go along. Pero before that, shout out muna tayo ulit sa mga, ang dami kasi nila We are more than 100 now. Grabe,
wow.
Dami mong fans. Ayan, so ito, punta tayo sa mga comments. May nag-comment dito, sabi niya, Hi CEO Aän Venus from Aris Rumbo. Very inspiring ang inyong Pera tips. Please educate our Pinoy kababayan there in America of their hard-earned money. Maraming hindi pa alam kung saan nila dadalhin ang kanilang mga kinikita. Maraming takot sa pag-i-invest talaga, hindi nila kasi alam. God bless from Aris Rumbo, Alcobar. Yan.
Wow.
Salamat,
Wow.
Aris, for your comment.
Salamat.
Yan. So, si Rose Salcedo is watching. Kate is also watching. Hi, Kate.
Hi, Kate.
Rose Bien is watching. Malu Cedo Castillo is also watching. And sa ating comments here, so si Michelle Lee is watching from Hong Kong. Vicky Bello Perez. Yan, dito pala si Tita Vicky. Is watching. IMG member din, no? Vicky Bello Perez. Hello po, Miss Vicky. Kes De Vera Cadiz is watching from Kuwait. Rolinda Texon is watching. From Kuwait din. Yan. So, si Mayjoy Oliero is watching and from Oman. Hello po. Thank you for watching. And si Tita Let's is also watching from Hong Kong.
Wow.
Ayan. Sa side mo, Aän, do you have anything there?
Yeah, marami din. Madami. Ang mga nag-message are Maribel Kapuyan, Amy, Janet, hold on. I believe they're from Hong Kong. Si Maria Cecilia, Hong Kong ito. Lynn Rodelin from Dubai. Patawig Tamang, watching from Cyprus. Lynn Rodelin, not sure kung taga saan ka, Lynn, but I think if I'm remembering, Hong Kong din ito. Janet Salazar. Hold on, napakarami. Scroll down ko lang. Napakarami. Wow, thank you everyone for watching. Mirns Ganaban Ancheta from Hong Kong, Athens. Again, hello. Daniela Duhit, hello. Alona Cueto, hello. KG from Hong Kong din ito. Melbourne from Macau. Hello, Miss Melbourne.
Hello po.
Alona, yeah, from Batangas. Hello. Yes. Ayan, and then the others, mamaya po.
Ayan. So, and I don't want to end this Talagang ang ganda ng kwentuhan natin. And
Yeah.
kung pwede lang, extend natin hanggang mamaya. But
Yeah.
somehow, I'm sure this will not be the end. And I hope we
Yes.
can still have you in our episodes in the future. And siguro, I think you have activities and events coming up. Maybe you can share it to our viewers, especially for those who want to start investing. Paano ba nila ikaw makokontak?
Yes, sa akin pong Facebook ko, what you see on your screen po, yan yung aking pangalan sa Facebook. You can add me there. And meron ho kaming every day, kung Manila time, it's 8 a.m. Kung New York time is 8 p.m. Every day po, we do guest presentations, no? So I always would post that sa akin Facebook din po. And you can also contact Miss Shirley, si Miss Shirley po, Shirley San Miguel, Shirley C. San Miguel sa Facebook din po. Ang ating mga leaders din natin sa Hong Kong, normally they would post it naman yung ating mga schedules. But for my end po, I will post that every day. It's 8 o'clock again in the Philippines and 8 o'clock ng gabi sa akin pagdating po ng sa East Coast. Kung West Coast naman is 5 p.m. Pag sa mga ibang bansa, I believe that's 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock sa Europe. 2 o'clock yata. 2 o'clock sa Europe. So I hope po na makapag join kayo sa mga presentations namin. And at the same time naman po, we always do rin yung ating mga events ho natin na we talk about really just the investing, how to invest strictly. If you just want to go into mutual funds, we also do yung mga financial checkup. We do that also. So we also put that online din po, yung ating mga events for those. So I hope po meron kayong mga oras na pwede kayong even on the weekends, no? Kasi we do this every day. 7 days in a week po. We do that every day. So I hope po maka-join kayo. All right, that's about it.
Yan. So, yung events na yan, talagang regular na atinan ng mga tao, and kung ano na lang yung free time nila, talaga you are readily available so that you can reach out to them.
Yes.
And so, and before we end, maybe if you have any last message para sa mga nanonood right now.
Yeah. Siguro sa akin po, well, a lot naman of our IMG members, teammates, partners natin are nandito. Sa akin po kasi is that I always push everyone na think of the person who's the smallest. Always, I think of that. Think of the person who's the smallest. Think of the person whom you know na mas kailangan nila ito. And mas uunahin mo kung ano ang kailangan nila than kung ano yung magigain mo. Yun ho yung lagi kong naiisip na when I talk to someone, I really put myself in their shoes. Ano ba yung kailangan nila? Ano ba yung whether they're already in IMG or hindi pa nila alam si IMG, I always think of that. Because pag yun po kasi ang ating nasa isip, pag yun po ang ating advokasya, ang iyong gusto mong iparating sa mga tao, they would see your sincerity. They would see yung talagang ang ating habol dito ay makatulong sa iba. At kung ano naman po yung naitulong sa akin ni IMG dati na napinagsimulan ko at hanggang ngayon ginagawa ko po, gusto kong hindi lang ako ang may ganun. Gusto kong lahat tayo, sabay tayo, if not that, di ba? So, sabay tayo. So, lahat ho ng ating mga nakakausap, lahat ho ng ating mga napapa-member, always think po na dapat, dahil pinapasok mo sila sa IMG, always think of them first. Siguraduhin mong mag-grow sila. Huwag mong hahayaan na huminto sila sa kanilang mga dreams nila or sa kanilang mga why nila, bakit nila ginagawa ito. Dahil kasi minsan talagang or kalimitan sa atin, marami tayong napagdadaanan that would make them really quit, no? So we don't let them. It is our job to make sure that they don't quit because we know na pag nagstay lang sila dito, they will reach their dreams. We've already proven that, and IMG has given a lot of that possibilities already to many na families. So, I hope lang talaga na ganun din po ang gawin natin sa iba. Right? Yan lang.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for watching.
Salamat, Aän, for ako personally I learned a lot from what you shared today, and ang daming insights yung 1,000 pesos, even a child can do. Kung kaya nga ng bata, ba't di kaya ng nanay o ng tatay, di ba?
Exactly.
So ang ganda, ang galing nung insight na yan. And yun, sabi nga, parang you pay it forward. It's not really about you anymore, especially if you're building your business. Sa IMG, at the end of the day, it's the other people na
Yes.
Well, once you are there, you cannot stop there. The reason why you want to go higher, especially yung mga leaders natin, you see the heart from them that they need to help a lot of people.
Yes.
And so Aän, maraming salamat for your time today. I really appreciate it because I know you're busy. Tas ang aga dyan sa New York, and then I know you're going to work pa. So very thankful talaga ako for your time today.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You allow me to somehow pick your brain kasi that's very important. Sabi nga nila, when you talk to people, a lot of people, you will learn something from them.
Yes.
And I truly appreciate your time today, Aän. Maraming salamat sa iyo. I hope and I will interview you some more. Siguro ibang topic naman so that we can sarap kasi ng kwentuhan natin. Ayoko na nga tumigil Kaya we'll finish it. Okay?
All right, thank you.
So again, sunod po, maraming salamat. So katulad po ng parati ko pong sinasabi, mag-take action po kayo kasi at the end of the day, ikaw ang author ng sarili mong money story. Maraming salamat po. Thanks for watching Pera Tales. Bye. Bye, Aän. Ingat sa New York.
Bye.
Bye.